Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Chum here, and welcome back to another episode of our Battlespot Live. Now today, as much as I would love to do ranked battles, sadly I did not get the chance to, bulk record ranked battles before the ranked system went offline. I believe a week ago now, it's been that long. Really unfortunate, but that means today we're going to be doing free battles, which of course aren't the worst thing in the world. It's just, the rating battles and the challenge is a lot more fun. Either way, we're going to jump right into it. And I believe I can show you guys my team in a second here. I think when I go to pick what Pokemon I want. Regardless, we're doing single battles because that's just standard. And you guys can see the battle team right here. I guess my battle box is empty because it didn't ask me to pick my battle box. But we have Mega Tyranitar, Sand Rush. Oh, Tyranitar does not have an item. Hold up, guys. We'll be right back. We're having some technical issues. Not technical, idiotic issues. Alright, guys, we're back. We have a Tyranitar with this item. So like I said, we have Mega Tyranitar. We have a Sand Rush Excadrill holding, I believe, an air balloon. We have an Assault Vest Metagross. At least I think it has Assault Vest. It should have Assault Vest. We have Leftovers. What is your name? Reuniclus. We have, I think, Choice Scarf, Nidoking, and what does Garchomp have? Rocky Helmet Garchomp, of course, to counter the Kangaskhan's. Either way, this is our Sand team today. I don't know why I decided to bring the Sand. I just felt like it. And I haven't used Tyranitar in such a long time. Regardless, it doesn't matter. We're going to jump into it. So we're going to hit challenge. And we're going to start looking for our first opponent, who hopefully won't take too long. If it does, I'll cut off here and catch up with you guys once I find my match. Alright, guys, so we found our first match. We're going up against a guy from Japan whose name is, I don't know because I can't read Japanese, but it's okay. We see a Ferrothorn, we see a Rotom, we see a Talonflame, Sylveon, Garchomp, and Medicham. So it's a pretty OU team, which means we're not having fun today. We see the Sylveon, so of course I think that means we're going to need to bring Metagross. It's just Metagross does too well against this team. I don't know what we can do to the Ferrothorn. I believe Nidoking has Flamethrower, so we're going to need Nidoking as well. Yeah, we're definitely going to need Nidoking. Nidoking actually hits 3 of their Pokemon for super effective damage, so we're definitely going to lead with Nidoking. Nidoking is a must. From there, I think we're going to need something to deal with Talonflame, which is probably going to be Garchomp. I think, yeah, Garchomp is really our only bet here, despite the fact that they have 2 Pokemon that can kind of end our life. We might have to go with that. But if we do, we can't bring Metagross. I think what we're going to do is we're going to bring Metagross. I know it sounds crazy. We're going to bring Metagross to deal with the Sylveon, as well as kind of wall the Garchomp. It doesn't really wall the Garchomp. We should bring that. No, we're bringing Excadrill. We're bringing Excadrill. And of course, Mega T-Tar for that Sandstorm. Hopefully this team does well. I don't know. We're going up against OU.game right now, which is kind of annoying. If you guys don't know what OU is, it's overused. It's a tier in the Smogon metagame. But regardless, like I said, we're here against OU.team. I think Nidoking will do a good job out front. We'll see what happens. We see Garchomp as the lead. That is good news for us. Now, I'm not too certain. If this thing is Scarfed, I believe it does outspeed us, but we have no better option than to just go for Ice Beam. Especially because my whole team is weak to Earthquake. We do go for Ice Beam. We do land it. There's no way this thing is living. We have Sheer Force Ice Beam. Let's go. So, clearly this thing wasn't Choice Scarf, because we are Scarfed, right? So we do have that speed boost. But a Scarfed Garchomp outspeeds a Scarfed Nidoking. Because, of course, the Garchomp outspeeds Nidoking. Either way, first threat is down. That is amazing. Honestly, if this thing went for Scarfed Earthquake, I was done. My entire team is weak to it. Okay, so now I'm locked in here. And this thing is definitely going to go for a Water type move, which is really unsettling for us. And there's nothing I can do. I can't switch my moves, obviously, because, look, I can't do that. Just not how this game works. We're going to have to switch out. And who do we want to sack off? I think our best bet is probably to sack off Tyranitar. I know it doesn't make sense. He's my Mega, but actually, let's check his move. Let's check his moves. That's not how you check moves. That is not how you check moves. We have, I don't know, who really can hurt this thing? Because if I get Excadrill in the Sand Rush, he's going to do a lot of damage. Let me check his moves too. That's not how you check moves. That is how you check moves. Oh, we really can't do too much right now. I think our best bet, it might even be to stay in, but Ice Beaming is going to do nothing. I think we'll switch. In the back, he has stuff. More so afraid of Nidoking than Excadrill. So I'm probably going to go into Excadrill. And maybe we luckily will avoid the Hydro Pump, because it's Hydro Pump that's coming. Unless they know we're Scarfed and know we're going to switch out. We got a connection interruption. That's unfortunate. Regardless, we'll move on to our next opponent. And hopefully they will stay connected. Alright guys, so we found our next opponent, which we'll call our first opponent because last match didn't really count, it didn't end early. But that guy's name was Thiago, I believe. And we see a Houndoom, a Hariyama, a Zangoose, a Sceptile, a Sizzle, and a Mischievous Evolution. Miss Magius? That's what it is. Yeah, okay, we got it. I just had to fumble there for a little bit. Either way, we see some common weaknesses. We see, well, I don't even know what we see. We see some, wow, I don't think this team has common weaknesses. What am I seeing? I'm seeing a common fire weakness, but Sceptile might not count because it could be Mega. We're seeing a lot of things that can kind of be dealt with pretty well by Nidoking. We see, you know, Earth Power can handle Houndoom. Ice Beam can handle Sceptile. Flamethrower can handle Sizzle. So once again, I think Nidoking is just a perfect lead here. Nothing really scares Nidoking out. And then we see some pretty fierce threats, and I really think that Reuniclus is a good idea here, but the problem is there's a ghost type and a dark type, so it's hard to say that Reuniclus is a good idea. Honestly, the team might be the same as before. I want to bring a Metagross to wall the Scizor, and the Sceptile, as well as maybe even wall the just Metagross. Bring in Metagross. Metagross is the threat. And then what can we deal with Miss Magius? I think it has to be T-Tar. That's the only thing they can deal with Miss Magius. I can't even get my words out. Either way, the battle is starting. Hopefully you can pull out the win here. I'm really curious to see what they start off with, because like a Nidoking lead is always so powerful because I have a lot of really strong moves which are boosted by sheer force. Ideally, the best version of Nidoking is Life Orbed, but you don't always get what you want. So Zangoose is here. This thing is probably going to be Toxic Orb, which is going to be unfortunate for us. But what we are going to do is we're going to go for, I believe Sludge Wave is more powerful. And if we have a switch in, I think we hit everything. If they switch into Scizor, I'll be amazed. Actually, in case they do that, I'm going to go for the Earth Power, because both moves should guarantee 2-hit KO. So Earth Power comes off here. I'd be appalled if we got a 1-hit KO. It goes for the return. It's going to do a good amount of damage. It's going to bring us pretty close to a KO. We don't get KO, that's fine. And we can go for another Earth Power. We have no other choices. Earth Power it is. They might switch here, just because of how powerful Zangoose is. And it could be useful, but we do outspeed, of course, as Nidoking with a Choice Scarf. And I'm really curious. I mean, I have no other options. They do switch out, and it's good that I used Earth Power, because it means that if they come out with Scizor or anything, it's... And even Hariyama, I believe Hariyama resists the... No, it doesn't. I don't think it does. I'm confused. I always forget my poison typing, but this should do a good amount. It does a little below 50, but it's okay. We can just throw Nidoking to the wind here, because if we get the next hit off, which there's no way we won't unless Bullet Punch. We should live this. We resist it. We... On 2 HP, Nidoking, you're amazing! Now get a high roll. Get a high roll. Get a high roll. No. 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 Alright. Go for another Earth Power. We're just going to sit here. We're just going to sit here and take it. I probably could have switched into Metagross and pretty much almost gotten a free switch. Could have been the good idea there that I missed out on, but it's alright. We'll bring out Metagross now, and we'll go for... That's Tyranitar. And we'll go for our own Bullet Punch, which should KO because we are Metagross. We have Stab. They didn't have Stab. That was their problem. Alright. Let's do it. Let's go for the Bullet Punch. They might even Bullet Punch themselves. I'm not too certain. I hope they do, because we might not kill. But it's okay. We do kill. So that's 2 down. Well done, Nidoking. Putting in... No, not 2 down. Sorry. Zangoose is still alive, but it's 1 for 1 with 1 Pokemon on really low HP. They're definitely not bringing out Zangoose right now because it won't survive. It just won't. I can Bullet Punch it and it's gone. So they really don't have options here unless they want to sack off Zangoose for some reason, which wouldn't make sense because they get a free switch into their new Pokemon. Anyway, regardless, they do send out Zangoose, and that's good for me. And the sole reason for that is because I can Bullet Punch. And that's what I need to do here. I need to Bullet Punch. One of the option, Bullet Punch is here. It should do a good amount. It might pick up the KO. I don't know how bulky it is. It's not bulky enough. I mean, Metagross hits like a truck anyway. I don't know why I'd ever expect anything less. And the final Pokemon, what's it going to be? If it's Scizor, it could be scary. But it is Houndoom, which is almost a guaranteed win for us. We're just going to stand and go for an Earthquake. I get that it's going to hit us really, really hard, but we do have Assault Vest, so we should take this hit better than normal, obviously. And if we're lucky, we will live, get an Earthquake off, which is going to be a good amount of damage. Maybe not a ridiculous amount of damage, but it'll be something. The best thing here is that Tyranitar, our last Pokemon, will resist all the things. So this is a bit scary, but it's fine because when Tyranitar comes in, it goes away. Goodbye, sun. Earthquake comes off here. It's going to do a good amount of damage, probably around 50%. It won't KO. There's no way. It does KO. Wow, I forget how frail Houndoom is. Oh my goodness. Right. Either way, I think Metagross came in with a sweep. He got everybody. He finished off Hariyama, he finished off Zangoose, and he KO'd Houndoom full HP. So that was a really awesome battle. I had a lot of fun with that. I'm glad. We haven't got to use Tyranitar yet. That's kind of what I'm aiming for. But it doesn't matter. Either way, we're going to save the battle video. And then we're going to move on to our next match. So I'll catch up with you guys as soon as we find our next opponent. Alright guys, so we found our next opponent. And the reason I'm laughing is because I was making stupid faces and saying please. Because it took like a solid 5 minutes to find the match. Either way, that's not important. We see here we have Garchomp, we have Galvantula, we have a really cool team actually. We have Volcarona, Gengar, Ferrothorn, and Sharpedo. So Sharpedo and Gengar, potential Mega, so is Garchomp. But I don't know, people could make a Garchomp, I never do. Dude, Rough Skin Rocky Helmet's so good. Either way, common weaknesses, we see a lot of things do not enjoy the fire type. And some of those things also don't enjoy the poison type. Just kidding, I lie. There are things that don't enjoy ice type, and there are things that don't enjoy dark type. So I think, again, like it doesn't make sense, I know. Actually, you know what? We're going to lead Tyranitar. Why YOLO? Really bad idea, don't worry. And then for our next Pokemon, we're going to bring... I can't really see us bringing Garchomp, it doesn't make sense. And neither does Reuniclus. We have 4 Pokemon on the team carrying Stab. And I really wanted to bring Reuniclus, but everyone's like, no, you don't. So we're not going to do that. We'll bring Excadrill, I think. Because we want that speed. We need that speed. Actually, that's a bad idea. What handles Ice Fang Boy in the bottom right? I don't know. What handles him? Nothing does. Like, am I gonna have to? No, but Reuniclus died. I think we get swept by Sharpedo. So we can't let Sharpedo get. Actually, no, it's fine. Relax, calm down. Tyranitar will handle it. We're gonna bring out the Garchomp because we can get Rough Skin Rocky Helmet on that fool, and we're gonna bring Nidoking because we need Nidoking's wide variety of moves because of Sheer Force and just power. It's a rush team because we don't have that many good options against this guy, but we will rock and roll because hopefully some magic will happen here. So we have your boy, I don't know his name, sending out Garchomp first. Good or bad? What do we think? I should have had Ice Beam. It's going to Earthquake right now, so it's a bad time for us. And if he is Mega, we gave him Sand Force. We're going to have the Dragon Dance here. That's probably my go-to move. We're gonna Mega Evolve. Okay, he's slower than us if he is Mega Evolving, so he's either not Mega or he's slow, which is probably more likely not Mega. And we're gonna go for a Dragon Dance here. And we do outspeed regardless. Interesting, because could it be going for a Dragon Tail? That'd be a really good move. I'd love to see that. Go for a Earthquake. So that's scary. It's gonna do a good amount of damage. But we are a crit. Are you gonna be kidding me? You gotta be kidding me. A crit? That definitely did not kill. There's no way. Unless this thing's choice banded, there is no way that kills. In no universe does that kill without a crit. That is ridiculous. Either way, we got the Sandstorm here. That's irrelevant. We're going to use Ice Beam. And we should take this thing out one shot. We took out another one shot in the almost the match that happened at the very beginning. Just pick your move, buddy. Just pick your move, please. I really feel like the one downside to Choice Scarf Nidoking is the fact that I can't switch my moves up. Because so many times people switch out. Because if they know the power of Nidoking, they flee, which makes sense. And you can't really predict on stuff like this. We do get to go with the Ice Beam. We get to carry the thing. There's no way it's living if it doesn't have the berry. That's ridiculous that we lost to that critical hit. I genuinely believe, unless that thing was choice banded, it did not KO. And it could have been choice banded, don't get me wrong, but I still feel like choice banded should have put up a bit more of a fight. So we have Sharpedo here, which is a threat. We're going to switch out into Garchomp. Because we don't have options right now. We don't have options. We have to preserve this thing. I really wish we didn't have to go for Ice Beam, but this team really doesn't give us any chances. And we really desperately needed, what do you call it? We needed Tyranitar for this Sharpedo, and I just threw him away. Really, really silly. I get that. Waterfall's here. It's neutral, so it shouldn't do too much damage, and we do get the Rough Skin Rocky Helmet off, which will do a really good amount. Guaranteed right now that the next attack will KO us, which is really unfortunate. Because if it has Ice Fang, we're dead. But Sandstorm will do some damage. And sadly, we are not Choice Scarf, so we can't outspeed. But we will go for the Outrage anyway. In case this guy, for some reason, doesn't have Ice Fang. It wouldn't make any sense, but just in case, we're going to stay in and we're going to take the Ice Fang. We're going to take the KO. We outspeed? Wait, is this thing not speed? Okay, he Mega Evolved first turn, so he didn't get speed boost anyway. But I'm surprised we outsped that. This is a weird battle right now. Everything is going the exact opposite way I expected. Now we have a Volcarona here. I don't know what my best move against this thing is with Nidoking, but this will do a good amount of damage. It might even KO. It gets real Focus Sash. Wow. Unbelievable. Quiver Dance is here. And now we see a threat, but it only gets +1 speed. And I think Nidoking should outspeed. We didn't get confused, meaning... No! Sandstorm would have killed! No! Bug Buzz is here. We're not living this. It's fine. It's fine. We're not living this. It adds... How did we live? That was a +1! Garchomp! Taking names! Oh my goodness. Yo, Garchomp. I know you're super overused, but I love you. Solely because you don't do what everyone else makes you do in maybe you do. I kind of use him pretty standardly. Rough-Skin Rocky Helmet's pretty powerful. But Garchomp. Wow. I'm in awe. That was amazing. You're definitely saving that battle video on 2 HP, guys. 2 HP. Ridiculous. Either way, I'm going to let this hype die down so I'm not screaming the entire next match. And I'll catch up with you guys when I find our next opponent. Alright guys, we found our next opponent, and she's named Des from California. I can't read. What's wrong with me? Okay, we see Superior, Thundurus, Breloom. I was going to say Gajo, that's my nickname. It's not the real Pokemon. Bishop, Azumarill, and Destroyer of Souls, Galade. Okay, so, this is bad. This is really bad. This is really bad. Okay. Nidoking destroys the lead, so I know we've led with him, and we've brought him every match, but he's such a good Pokemon, guys. Nidoking is coming through. I kind of have to... Okay, no, hold on. This guy is useful here, so we're going to bring Reuniclus. For the first time, we're going to bring Reuniclus, because Reuniclus is useful here. And then... Wait, let me check my moves. Hold on. We might have a really bad set for this. Psychic Energy will recover Trick Room. Trick Room could come in handy, but it's not gonna... It's gonna be like Reuniclus's final stand. I go for Trick Room. It's the only way that's gonna work out. Which honestly makes me think that I shouldn't bring it. I'm probably not gonna bring it. I'm sorry, Reuniclus. You joined the team to be benched. I apologize. I think Excadrill might be a good choice here. We can hurt a lot of things, and we do get hurt by a lot of things, but I think Excadrill is a good choice. Mostly because Tyranitar is gonna give it the sand for Sandrush. So we have the team from the first match reincarnated, and hopefully you're going to get to play this match out entirely, because that'll be a lot more fun than just, going one turn in and then ending it. Now, hopefully they lead with something that Nidoking has a favorable matchup against, which is almost their entire team, don't get me wrong. It is a sizable portion of their team. Nidoking is here. I think it's blatantly obvious what we're going for right now. We're going for this... Hold on. Did they have a Steel type? I don't know. Because if they have a Steel type, Flamethrower is a better choice. But we're going to go for Sludge Wave. We're going to believe that they don't have a Steel type. They're going to think that, hey, this is Nidoking. It's not a threat. We can just Leaf Storm it. We have massive special attack. We'll take it out no problem. And then they'll fail and we kill it. That's my plan. He's linked to battle 21 times. You know what that means? Low experience. Sludge Wave, one shot. Let's... Yes. Okay. I thought it was going to fail. Crit! Okay, we deserve that. Do you know why? Because last match we got crit. And Tyranitar did not deserve it. Tyranitar was the mascot of this episode. And they're just like, yeah, not happening. You're going to get crit. Azumarill is here. Do you think an Aqua Jet kills me? Because a Sludge Wave definitely kills you. So I'm asking you a question, buddy. Do you think Aqua Jet kills me? Sludge Wave, you're dead. They're not living this. You're not living this. I'm sorry. But you're not... The only way you could live that was with Assault Vest. And that was unlikely. Is Nidoking going to get a sweep here? Bishop. Definitely not. We have to switch out. Into who? Our only option really is Excadrill. I want to go into Tyranitar, don't get me wrong, but I can't. I really can't. Because if I do, I'm going to get hit with a steel type move. Because, oh, you know what? This is probably going to go for a dark type move, and I probably could have got the switch in, but risky? A bit too risky for my liking. Excadrill is here. He's floating in the air with the air balloon. We get hit by the Iron Head. It's going to do nothing. Watch me eat this up. Whoa. That did a lot of damage. Okay, it's Life Orb. That's cool. That's good information. EQ. Sucker punch me. I'm not going to die. I'm eating it up. I might die, actually. That's a wrong decision. Live it. Live it. Live it. Live it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. One thing I do know. Nidoking wins from here. Regardless of what T-Tar does. So purely to get T-Tar on the field once more. We're in here. And I think this guy's going to want to go for Iron Head. Regardless, we can't go for our boy Dragon Dance solely because Sucker Punch will probably pick us up the KO after he hits us with Iron Head. So it's a dangerous decision. Either way, Mega Tyranitar's here. I love its design. It looks amazing. Now, we're going to go for the Earthquake. We're going to outspeed, which is kind of not that surprising. And I don't think you're going to live this. Are you going to live this? You don't live it. So Tyranitar picks up the final KO of the episode, and we come away with 3 wins once again. Now, don't get me wrong. I love winning, but I want to lose once in a while too. I feel like that'll be more entertaining for you guys, and it'll keep the matches on edge. Either way, that does bring us to the end of this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave that like button as I save this battle video. And if you want to see more battle videos just like this one, as well as the potential for viewer battles in the future, hopefully very, very soon, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can see all those videos as they come out, as well as keep up to date as to when I will start doing viewer battles. Either way, once again, I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.